Churrascada.
Don't tell anybody I ate it.
For us, barbecue is not a meal, it's not a dish, it's a celebration.
That skin is crispy and crunchy and crackling. Unbelievable. You can't see the line behind me, but it's been long all day, and I understand why. Hi, I am in Sao Paulo, Brazil at the 2023 Churrascada, and this is one of the most amazing barbecue live fire festivals I've ever been to. Last year I came and cooked, and this year we're here to document it. We're gonna take you on a tour of this event, go to the stations, try the food, meet the chefs, meet the pitmasters. The passion that goes into this event just is intoxicating. You will see some of the apparatuses and the creative thinking that goes into how they cook outside over fire. Some of the things that they're doing over here with live fire cooking blows my mind. We're gonna capture the energy through photography and video and interview. I am sure you're gonna agree with me that what happens at this event is one of a kind. It's just mind-blowing.
It's better to pray. Cause we're broken into pieces. Yeah, we're broken into pieces.
So I'm excited to share this experience with you. I can't wait to eat these foods. Last year, the foods were so unbelievable. And so this year, we're gonna try these stations. I'm gonna do a little cooking with Marcus Livi, but we're gonna get out there, we're gonna try the food. We will tell you what we think. Lots of flames, lots of fire, amazing smells. But let's see what our best bites are for this year. Every year at Churrascada, they keep elevating the event. And this year, the entryway into this festival is like no other. You feel like you're walking into an inferno. There's candles to be lit, wishes to be made. It's like no other. The reason I'm here again this year is I met one of the most amazing chefs, live fire pitmasters I've ever met before. His name is Chef Marcus Livi. Last year was a showstopper at Churrascada, and this year, I don't know how he did it, but he just stepped it up a notch. So let's go see what Chef's doing today.
Sou Marcus Livi, sou gaúcho, estou à frente de vários projetos de restaurantes, todos eles com algo que liga e conecta, que é o fogo. Eu sou gaúcho, eu sou do sul do Brasil, perto da Argentina, do Uruguai. Então, a gente já nasce assando churrasco. Diz que o gaúcho, ele já nasce com espeto na mão, fazendo fogo. E a inspiração de vir para a churrascada é trazer um pouco daquilo que o gaúcho faz muito, que é o costelão, que é a ribs. Então, a gente se inspirou nesse momento de trazer a ribs, que para nós é uma cozinha ancestral, que começa o gaúcho lá no sul do país com o boi, e o primeiro cara a preparar o churrasco foi o índio, e ele assava o costelão longe do fogo. Então a gente está trazendo agora uma parte lúdica, mas voltando à nossa essência, à nossa origem. Todos os anos a gente faz uma coleção de fogo nova. A gente fez o carrossel e depois, o ano passado, a gaiola das loucas. E esse ano, a nossa inspiração é no físico francês, no Foucault, que traz para nós o pêndulo de Foucault e o giroscópio. Então a gente usou o pêndulo e o giroscópio para criar um movimento. Ela pode grelhar, mas ela também defuma.
I think anybody that's come to this event before and been to other live fire cooking festivals or barbecue festivals would all agree that the things that you see here, I haven't seen them anywhere else. I've been to Meat Stock in Memphis in May and the American Royal and so many great events. My friend who's right there backing up with that camera, he created Meat Stock and he gets just as charged up about this event as I do. It's live fire cooking overload. It's just really unbelievable and it's just a whole world of food to be discovered and we've just started the day.
I'm Paulo Yoller and we have a station here at Churrascada and today we're gonna feed 4,500 people and it's gonna be amazing because we're gonna do the whole ox and we're gonna debone it right here. So it's gonna be like so intense because nobody's doing that. And after we debone it, we're gonna smoke it in an ancient way that no one's using and that we don't use it anymore. And we're trying to like make it how they used to cook. And we're trying like to make people see. And this is so amazing because, you know, like when you put that in front of a lot of people, it's so different because they don't know how they used to do it. And we're showing it to them. The main thing about our station is that we're gonna show people the history of food, how it's done from scratch. And we're gonna debone it and we're gonna do everything. And that's the most exciting part. Because when you show someone where their food comes from, that makes a change. It doesn't come from like a supermarket stuff. It comes from like a whole carcass. And that's the thing. And that's why I'm so excited because we're gonna show it to them and it's gonna be amazing.
I'm Daniel Lee, and I have a restaurant called Bargain Crust. And this weekend for the Churrascada, I'm cooking tacos, brisket tacos with kimchi. We're smoking the brisket, the Texas style, so we just season it with salt and black pepper. Gonna, you know, cook it a little bit overcooked because I'm gonna serve it in the tacos. So we made a guacamole, a little bit spicy, and the kimchi. So it's a fusion with different flavors. Well, we got like 400 kilos of brisket. Huge amount of meat we got here, but not only meat because we have to serve the meat with side dishes. And here, I mean, think about how many ideas coming from all these different chefs coming from all the country. So yeah, hope people enjoy it.
So I'm Julia Carvalho. This is my first time here at Churrascada. Yay! So I'm really happy about it because I started like 5-6 years ago and I always have this dream like one day I'll be chef at Churrascada, and this year I got my own station, so I'm really happy about it. Very important for my career. Today I'm smoking oxtail and I'm serving with polenta. So it's like a traditional dish from Italian, Brazilian, but with a little bit of special touch as a smoked oxtail. So it'll be amazing. I'm cooking like almost 400 kilos of oxtail, so it's a lot of meat, a lot of food. Yeah, Churrascada is a celebration of food, of barbecue, and we have a lot of love doing and serving people. So we have a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but at the end, we are really happy about it.
I'm Adam Perry Lang, a chef from Los Angeles, California. Today I'm going to be preparing a crispy pork belly smoked with guava wood. The pork belly, I do two methods to cook it. First, I cook it with salt and cook it over a long period of time, anywhere from 5 to 8 hours. Then after, I take the salt off and then we invert it the skin side down and crisp the skin and just make the skin just almost, if I do it right, it's going to be like a potato chip. So, yeah. I'm cooking my dish with this amazing chef, Chapuri's, a local legend, famous for making guava jelly. And I thought it just would be appropriate to collab with a chef that is so fantastic and bring flavors, my barbecue style with his local flavor, and it just seems perfect.
Hi, I'm Bruno Salomão, I'm Brazilian, and I'm here in Churrascada 2023, and I'm going to do a Brazilian religion dish from Quimbanda. It's a dish for a god. So I'm going to do an ox heart pastrami with a cassava meal, and I'm going to serve a sauce made with delicious chicken stock with chicken blood. So it's a really weird but really traditional dish from a religion. So I think people is going to like it or love it.
Churrascada is it's a celebration of cooking with fire. It's not just about meat. There's a lot of it, of course, but it's about presentation. It's so visual here. It's a celebration of meat is what it really is. And people come here, pitmasters and chefs and cooks come here, and the styles and preparations of what they make, for me as a chef, I get really inspired. I leave here and I go back home full of ideas and things to try next. It's like cooking wonderland.
Eu sou Paulo, Uaiuai, etnia, e nome e pelo indígena Wiriki, né? Eu veio de terras indígenas Trombetas Mapuera e para fazer moquém. E olha, estamos fazendo uma moquém de um peixe, né? O peixe que tem na nossa região. Então esse tempero vai ser com uma pimenta, ingrediente com beiju, né, que acompanha sempre que nós comemos uma dia a dia, né, que é importante demonstrar que esse é um moquém, porque moquém é uma geração tradicional dos povos indígenas. Hoje tem um exemplo agora, né, aqui no fazendo churrasco.
My name is Andressa Cabral. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, and my dish is pork with a liver sauce and something like a farofa, but I am mixing cassava flour with peanut. Today we're cooking 3 big pigs for at least 15 hours, and we have to set our mark here because we have 40 people here cooking. That's a big challenge, and I'm very honored to be here at Churrascada, that I think is the biggest event in the world of barbecue.
All right, so I'm Gustavo Bottino. I'm the founder curator of Churrascada and also a vegan restaurant called Soil Vegan Cafe in Amsterdam. Churrascada is an international barbecue festival that we've been holding in Sao Paulo since 2015. And the idea here is super simple. For us, barbecue is not a meal, it's not a dish, it's a celebration. And at Soil, we try to bring the barbecue experience to vegan food. And for the first time, we're doing the same thing here. We're serving with a delicious whiskey barbecue sauce. So let's see what people say, you know, like big carnivore world, you know, like let's see what happens here.
Okay, this is Gustavo's dish. This is a rib. No, it's not a rib. No offense, Gustavo. I can't call it a rib. It's a plant-based rib. There's no meat here, but we're gonna give it a go. Oh man, I'm not saying it's better than a pork rib or a beef rib, but Gustavo, what a nice refreshing bite. Don't tell anybody I ate it. And this is Julia's oxtail over polenta. I'm gonna give it a taste. Nice smoke, not too much. The polenta is nice and creamy. She did a tomato, red wine sauce. A little bit of that acidity. He's cutting the fat of the oxtail. Julia, you crushed it. So this is my good friend Adam Perry Lang's dish. Pork belly, a guava marmalade. Damn. I understand why people stand in line for hours to eat Adam's food every weekend in California. Pork's tender, juicy. That guava marmalade's got just a delicious acidic little pop. That skin is crispy and crunchy and crackling. Unbelievable. All right, this is Andressa's dish. She cooked 3 big hogs. It's got cassava flour. It's got a liver sauce on there. It's gonna dig in and give it a bite. There's so much flavor going on. The liver sauce is like unctuous and really delicious. She's amazing. Her dish is amazing. If you've never been, you need to come back here next year. So much good food. You don't get this back home, I'm sorry. This is Pirarucu. It's a fish from the Amazon, and do y'all see this? I mean, this is amazing. The fish it's moist. It's got a little bit of pepper in there, some citrus. This dish goes back a long ways. It's unbelievable. This taco is a collaboration between my friends at Meat Stock and Bark and Crust. Although Daniel Lee and his team did all the heavy lifting, Meat Stock crew was in here today working hard, working the station. It's chopped brisket. It's got some kimchi, a little bit of cilantro, some red onion, and a little bit of guacamole. And then they just lightly toasted the tortilla. You can't see the line behind me, but it's been long all day, and I understand why. Well, this is that Chef Marcus Livi, one of the most amazing chefs, live fire pitmasters I've ever met. Apples, beef ribs, a ginger foam. He let me make the rub to sprinkle on there. Chef, you're amazing. You're an artist. So good. I think you can see by the video that this event is crazy. There's lots of people, it's loud, music. This is about the quietest spot that we could find to kind of do a little wrap up. We hope you got to see some of the chefs and see some of the food that they were making. I was able to try some of the dishes myself. They were amazing. If you come, just become hungry, ready to eat, ready to party, ready to have a good time. But this is a wrap for 2023 Churrascada. Gustavo, Felipe, you did an amazing job. Well done.